Hello and welcome to episode 12 of the Dutch Stream. I'm Jake, and you might notice we've got something a little different going on here. I've tried putting my face in the corner, so hopefully this shows in the recording. I've run a few tests and I think it should be okay, but my laptop is probably going to burn up doing this, so I can't imagine how it's actually going to be when I go into a match. So if it doesn't hold up, I'm sorry, but I figure it's worth testing out in a video like this, so that hopefully I can use this feature in FM21 when I make FM21 videos. So this is me, this is how I look when I'm recording, and also just a quick warning when I'm recording this and playing the matches. I'm going to struggle looking at the camera, so if I'm not, I'm sorry, but I'll get used to it over time. So without further ado, welcome to Season 3 of the Dutch Stream, and in today's match we're playing in the Johan Cruyff Schall, which I think is the equivalent of the Community Shield in England, but obviously for Dutch teams. We're playing Ajax. It's going to be a tough match as they won the treble last season. They won the Community Shield, the League, and the Dutch Cup. So we come into this one as underdogs after a fairly busy summer so far, which we'll get into now. Actually, first before we do that, I'll just show you our results so far. So as you can see here, we've had a few friendly matches and it's been going pretty well on the whole. We've been winning most of the games. Now, we didn't actually get that much money to spend this summer, and that was because I thought we were going to get Champions League group stage money, which is a solid 10 million plus. But we didn't get that, and that is because we're not actually in the Champions League group stages because we have to go through qualifiers. So that'll be in the next video. I'll show the second leg of our Champions League qualifying match, but we are playing either Midtjylland, who, if you've been watching, you'll remember that we lost to them in the Europa League, in our Europa League group last season, or we'll be playing Red Bull Salzburg, which again will be a hard match, but I think we could probably take either team. So that'll be the next video, which decides if we get into the Champions League group stages, and if we can, one, I imagine this will be Vitesse's first time in the Champions League, and two, get a lot of money from it so we can build the squad up to hopefully be in there a few more times in the future. So before we get into the match, let's go over our transfers so far. So we'll start off with outgoings, and if you can see here in the bottom corner, my face is going to be covering this, isn't it? Oh well, we'll get by. So we've got Matthias Barrow as the biggest sell so far. We got £4 million for him. He was on loan last season, did okay, was never going to be part of our plans, and we sold him and got a decent sum for him. Again, Docky, someone who has been phased out of the team as we've got two young centre-backs coming through in the academy who are now first-team squad members. Docky wasn't needed. We picked up around £2.5 million for him. Then again, Tronstad around £2 million to £2.5 million, depending on some bonuses. Now, he was our backup deep line playmaker in defence, and we bought someone to replace him who's arguably better, way younger, so we'll definitely take the money. We then got rid of a few players in the club who were young players who just didn't look like they were going to achieve any of their potential, so we got rid of the young right-back, Julian Lileveld, and we also got rid of Philip and Oliver Davis to Sparta and Go Ahead respectively for a combined total of £1 million. Everything else is pretty much loans. We did sell some players for very small fees, like this guy went for £100,000. He actually had good potential, but he just wasn't living up to it at all. And a few of us of similar nature. Jacob Fickwagon got his loan to Volendam, who are now in the Eredivisie, so he'll get some Eredivisie experience alongside Nori Chung, again at Volendam. So them two will be able to play together, two of our best young prospects coming through. And Luke Wensink got a loan at Fortuna Sittard. So again, an Eredivisie team, some good experience for him, and hopefully he can come back next season and be a centre-back for us. Now, obviously, the summer transfer window isn't over. So in the Champions League qualifying match, I'll update you with any extra transfers that go through. But right now, we've not made that many signings. We got a couple of players on free. So we got Pantic, who I spoke about before, a player who was already at the club in the first season, doing pretty well for us. And he's coming in just to be one of them fill-in players in the midfield to challenge Bazor a little bit, who has had a £20 million offer from PSV, which we rejected, because I've got no need to sell and I don't know who I'd buy to replace him. So yeah, Pantic is in on a free from Chelsea. Palacios we bought for £135,000, a young right-back for the academy really, nothing more than that. We got Chong on loan again on the left wing to back up Zeballos, and this is the player we brought to replace Tronstad with pretty much the same amount of money. He's the same rating Tronstad was when he left, but with the potential to be very good, a model citizen, which if you play Football Manager, that is like the perfect personality. Very determined, a deep line playmaker on defence, who I think is going to be very good for us. Already as good as Tronstad at the age of 18. Couldn't really go wrong for the same amount of money, so he's in as our new CDM. And then our best transfer of the summer is this player who, remember, Thomas Bootink is probably one of our best players. He is our striker and he'd probably go for upwards of £10 million. We got this player who's probably even better than him at the age of 18 for free. Matthias Arezo, he's been brilliant for us in these friendly matches, scoring like 4 or 5 goals in some of these matches. I don't know how we found him, I don't know why he chose to join us, but he's a wonder kid at the age of 18, so obviously we're going to take him on a free transfer. He's looking very good for us, and he is our backup striker this season. And arguably, even though I won't want it to happen because I do want to use Vitesse youth players, he might even overtake Bootink as our starting striker. So with that being said, we may as well get into the game. So here is our team today to face Ajax in what is basically the Community Shield, but we'll call it the Johan Cruyff Schall as it is known. We don't want to disrespect this Dutch competition. So we've got Bootink up front with Zeballos and Malambi, as the wingers, Hoff, Bazor and McKenna as our starting central midfield. McKenna, again, like Bazor, has had like a £20 million offer for him too. Again from PSV, actually, I think. Clark on the left, Filipovic on the right. It would be Dasa, but Dasa is out injured. Kowalski at the back with Babic and Kesting in goal because Unsane is also injured. My laptop is already boiling and it's heating up loads, so when we get into the game, this might not go well with this face cam thing, but we're going to try it anyway. Hopefully I can pull it off because I'd like to be able to do face cam because it obviously gives you guys someone to look at and just makes it less of like watching someone play and actually seeing the person behind the camera kind of helps, I suppose. But anyway, let's get into the game. If you do enjoy the video, feel free to hit the like button, comment something down below, let me know what you thought of this face cam, let me know what you think of our transfers, anything like that. And subscribe to see more content like this. We're so close to 90 subscribers now, so if you are watching and you're not subscribed or you know someone who might like the content, feel free to share it with them so we can push for 100 subscribers eventually. So with that being said, let's get into the match and we'll see, maybe we can get our first bit of silverware as Vitesse manager. And we are off here in the match and my computer is going mental, so hopefully it survives this gameplay. And hopefully when I actually click record it comes out well. And already Ajax are having a very strong attack with their new signing Gulam from Napoli at left back. Almost gets a goal against us, and we're getting another highlight straight off the bat here. I don't know how well Kesting's going to do in goal, by the way. Unsane is obviously one of the integral members of our squad, and with him out injured, Kesting's just got to step up. He's a young goalkeeper, I think he's only 20, potential to be 4-star, he's currently 2-star. But we're building a nice attack here actually with Bazor on this right hand side. If you can hear the computer revving up, I'm very sorry. I say computer, I'm literally playing on a Mac laptop, which I know is a sin for gaming, but we're doing it anyway. And Ajax managed to deal with our attack, and they're breaking with Tadic. Is Tadic going to score already? Kesting makes a save. Well done, Kesting. And after a minute and a half, Ajax looking like the better team. 10 minutes gone here almost, and Clark has a free kick. He puts it into the box with Van der Beek deals with, and they're breaking away with Anthony. Ajax's squad is changing up a lot at the minute. They're the team that we need to basically get up to the levels of. They're selling players for £40 million pretty much every summer. If we can eventually get up to their levels, we can compete not only in the Eredivisie, but hopefully on a European front too, rather than what I imagine is going to be a group stage or qualification stage exit in the Champions League at the minute. And oh, my laptop's, if I die on this video, it's because my laptop's exploded. Kowalski to Filipovic, finds Malambi on the right wing. Can he put a good ball in? He's skinned his man. Go on, Malambi's in. Zeballos gets the goal. His first goal of the season, obviously. It's our first actual competitive match. Gets his first goal there, and we are 1-0 up against Ajax, should I say. 10 minutes in. Very happy with this because Ajax have been the better team. So we'll definitely take that. And straight away, Ajax are looking to come back at us with Vinicius Jr. on the left wing. Van der Beek, Gravenberch, Vinicius Jr. I mean, just saying them three names then, all three of them players are well-known players. And we probably have got no one that people will know. Bootink going forward, but we lose it. Out to Schurz. Mazurai. Honestly, this Ajax team, they have so many players in depth that they sell someone, they bring someone else in. They'll probably end up being one of the best players in the league, and I've just never heard of them. Vinicius Jr. to Tadic. Van der Beek makes it 1-1. Looks like it's going to be a bit of an up and down game, this one. I didn't feel like we deserved to be in front, and Ajax have already equalised, basically proving that I was right with that. And yeah, 12 minutes in, 1-1. Hopefully we can improve. Anthony going forward again for Ajax. Gravenberch, Tadic, back to Anthony. They're playing it around us. And this is where my face cam's going to become a problem because it's over the top of the screen. But oh well, I guess you just won't be able to see that part of it. McKenna now, we're breaking. Can we get a good counter-attack? No, McKenna loses it. And now it's Vinicius Jr. bearing down on our goal. Can Kesting make another big stop? He can. Well done, Kesting. And who knows, maybe one day if we did so Unsane, maybe Kesting could step up and be that goalkeeper that we need. 25 minutes gone here, almost getting towards half-time, and we're growing into the game slightly now, which I'm happy with. I assume it's an Ajax throw in the corner here. I can't see where the ball is because my face is over it, but we managed to deal with it. We head it away as far as Bootink. We've got a chance to break here if Bootink can use the space. I'm leaning forward here, I'm getting excited. Bootink, he's giving it away, and with one ball over the top, they've played Tadic in, who's probably going to score. Yes, he is. That's how easy it is for Ajax. They've played one ball, it's gone all the way over our midfield. And Ajax probably will beat us. If we played them 10 times, Ajax would beat us 10 times. But the way that we win the league is through consistency beating all the other teams, whereas Ajax might slip up because that's the way of Football Manager. It's very unlikely that Ajax will go out and do an unbeaten season. So as long as we can keep winning all the other games other than these ones, I think we'd stand a good chance of winning the league this year. And we've proved that in the last couple of seasons, coming very close. Onana on the ball now. Surprised they've held on to him in goal. Martinez at the back. He plays it to Gulam. Gulam to Vinicius Jr., who's got space on the wing. He's cut it in past our defence, and Kesting again with a good save. He's probably been one of our best players on the pitch at the minute, Kesting. Doing a good job for us of keeping the scores at bay at least. and Ajax's corner is headed over, and we're thankful for that. Into the second half now, we had an aggressive team talk which the players seem to respond to, so hopefully we can see a bit of an improvement in this second half as Boutink gets injured. I think this would be a good time to bring on our new man, Matthias Arezzo, to see what he can do in a competitive game, and I can't click confirm, can I, because my face is in the way. Okay, we had a bit of a problem with the face cam there where I had to cut the recording, but I think we're back, and I think I've brought it back for Ajax to score a goal. There we go. Second half basically started. We brought on a new striker as a substitute. I don't know how much of this was saved in the original recording, and basically, yeah, Ajax have scored straight away. I thought we had a decent chance with a free kick or corner from that side, but Ajax have just counted on us and got a goal. 3-1 down to Ajax, it's to be expected. It is only what is basically the Community Shield, so it's not that important of a match, although it would be nice to win our first bit of silverware with Ajax as Bazoer goes forward with McKenna half. There is space here. We could actually create something and maybe make this interesting, but Max Clark gives it away far too easily here. The difference in quality is showing so bad right now. Tadic, but Babic wins it back. Come on, Zeballos, what can you do? Zeballos is one of the few players who I think, once he reaches his potential, would be good enough quality to walk into Ajax's team, as Malambi gets a goal, but I haven't reacted because I'm pretty sure he's offside, and I think he is. Yeah, there you go. That's not going to count either. We do have a corner here, though. We play the ball into the box, and it's headed away. Gulan to Anthony. Are we about to be counter-attacked on again? I would have thought Ajax would be the team that kind of like dominates the possession, but it looks like they're just going to break on us every time they get the chance. It's 4-1. Oh, this is not great. We're really struggling right now, but again, I say it's to be expected. Maybe not losing 4-1. I wouldn't want to lose 4-1 in any match, no matter who it was to. But I guess we've just got to deal with it. We've got to roll with the punches and realise that we need to improve as a team. And hopefully, if we can get into the Champions League group stages, we'll have enough money to do that. And we had a good chance there. McKenna playing it to our new boy Arezzo up front, who has a decent chance to score but doesn't do much with it. I've never seen so many highlights in a game. Okay, itchy back, sorry. Ajax go forward with Anthony. Anthony on the right-hand side to Gravenberg. And again, it's one long ball over the top has found Tadic. Tadic is in. Kesting, keeping the scores. I would say a reasonable scoreline. We're losing 4-1, but he's doing his best. Kesting in goal. Can't really have any complaints with him today. McKenna heads the corner away, and straight again, Ajax will come back at us. This is the story of the day, really. We are just not good enough right now, and it looks like I was kind of looking at the team thinking we don't need to make any recruitment. If we have 3-star players all around, we'll do a decent job. Now I'm looking at this thinking that is not right. We need to definitely improve personnel-wise and probably tactics-wise too. We're getting a bit rusty with the tactics that we're playing recently. Okay, only 10 minutes to go now. Hopefully the scores just stay the way they are. I don't want to be absolutely bad and it be a 5-1. I know 4-1 is already bad enough, so we don't want 5-1. Maybe a 4-2, but by the way that Ajax are attacking, it's looking like they're going to be the ones to score if anything. Zeballos does win the ball back and Hoff plays the ball to Tanan. Tanan on the right wing. It might have been a mistake not starting him in this game, but I thought Malambi would do a better job. And he didn't really, although he didn't do much wrong on his own. Filipovic, I don't know how he scored, but Filipovic just scored a brilliant goal there. I think he's like, was that like an outside the foot shot? The way that looked on like the 2D highlights was very strange. Kowalski played the ball to Filipovic, who is not an attacking right back in any sense. Yeah, he's bent that with the outside of his boot into the corner. Fair play, Filipovic. And that is the end of the game. 4-2. I want to say not bad. I mean, my assistant manager wants me to tell them they did excellent. I'm just going to say unlucky and we'll just move on with it. And the assistant manager's ruined it, as always. Like I've said before, I'm going to bring it back on this game here in the Champions League in the qualification round, which will hopefully, I imagine if we win this one, then we will be in the group stage, and I hope that's the case. So I'll see you for the second leg of this match, and hopefully you have enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you thought, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.